Abadi Banu Begum, who later came to be known in Indian history as B. Amma, was one of the important voices of the freedom struggle. At the time, she was one of the first Muslim women to participate in politics actively. She collected funds, organized meetings, and asked Indian women to use khadi and boycott foreign goods. Alongside Begum Hazrat Mohani, the wife of Maulana Hazrat Mohani, Basanti Devi, Sarla Devi, Chaudharani, and Sarojini Naidu, she addressed women-only gatherings and encouraged them to donate to the Tilak Swaraj Fund, which was set up by Bal Gangadhar Tilak for the Indian freedom movement. All through her life, she continued to campaign for Hindu-Muslim unity and communal harmony, which she said was imperative to win freedom.
Tipu Sultan was the only Indian ruler who understood the dangers posed by Britishers on India and fought 4 wars to oust them from India. In that sense, he could be called the first freedom fighter of the subcontinent. Tipu was the most feared Indian of his time in Britain. When he died, there were jubilant celebrations in Britain with authors, playwrights and painters' creativity works to celebrate it.
The Rani of Jhansi Regiment was the women's regiment of Indian National Army, the armed force formed by Indian nationalists in 1942 in Southeast Asia with the aim of overthrowing British Raj in colonial India. It was one of the very few all-female combat regiments of Second World War on any side, led by the Captain Lakshmi Swaminathan, better known as Lakshmi Sehgal. The unit was raised in July 1943 with the volunteers from expatriate Indian population in Southeast Asia. The unit was named the Rani of Jhansi Regiment after Lakshmi Bai, Rani of Jhansi.
The Chapati Movement. The Chapati movement is one of the most interesting and mysterious part of revolt of 1857. During the revolt, there was a widespread distribution of freshly baked chapatis in several villages across India. The chowkidar of the villages were responsible for distribution of these chapatis in the villages. It is said that these chapatis carried some secret messages from Awadh to Delhi via Rohilkhand, from Farukhabad to Gurgaon. The speed of distribution was disconcerting to British as it was much swifter than the British way.
Chandrasekhar Azad is a famous Indian revolutionary. He was the chief strategist of the Hindustan Socialist Republican Association. He adopted the last name Azad, which means free in Urdu. There's an interesting story that while he adopted the name Azad, he made a pledge that the police will never capture him alive. On 27th of February 1931, police surrounded Azad and he was hit on his right thigh, making it very difficult for him to escape. With only one bullet in his pistol and surrounded by the police, he found himself outnumbered. So, he shot himself, keeping his pledge of never being captured alive. His favorite couplet and one of his only compositions is as follows. दुश्मन की गोलियों का हम सामना करेंगे, आजाद ही रहे हैं, आजाद ही रहेंगे.
A trio of Binoy Basu, Badal Gupta and Dinesh Gupta, who led the revolutionary movement in Bengal presidency in the 1930s and inspired many. They bombed the Secretariat building and assassinated General Colonel N.S. Simpson in order to take revenge for Simpson's brutal oppression of prisoners in jail. In 1930, the three entered the Writers' Building dressed as British security, entered Simpson's room and shot him. But soon they were captured by the police. Unwilling to surrender to the British, Badal ingested potassium cyanide while Binoy and Dinesh shot themselves with their own gun. While Badal died on the spot, Binoy was taken to hospital and he died later that year. However, Dinesh hanged himself in 1931. Their sacrifice inspired many patriots.